And we are following breaking news. The Justice Department has announced charges over an alleged Iranian murder-for-hire plot targeting President-elect Donald Trump before the election.
The department charged 3 individuals. 2 of them are American citizens. Authorities say an American journalist was also targeted in the scheme.
Let's dig into it with NBC News law enforcement and intelligence correspondent Tom Winter following the latest for us. So, Tom, first, what do we know about this alleged plot? And talk to us about the individuals suspected to be involved.
Sure. So this plot is part of several that were charged today. And the individual is Farhad Shakari. This is somebody who federal investigators, the FBI and the Justice Department say is an asset of the IRGC, the Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, kind of their military and intelligence operation. And they say, acting on their behalf, he had put together a number of murder-for-hire plans and schemes here in the United States as well as abroad. But one of those that he discussed with the IRGC, which effectively, by the way, said money was no object in putting together a plan as late as October 7th of this year, was a murder-for-hire plot involving former president and now president-elect Donald Trump.
And there's more in the complaint. The FBI says that an Iranian suspect engaged in voluntary phone calls with the FBI in which he explained the details of the plot. Why would someone do that?
Right. So that's Shakari. And it is kind of extraordinary that somebody who's involved in this plot is on the phone talking to the FBI. He's allegedly in Tehran. So he's on the phone talking to the FBI here in New York saying, hey, you know, one of the other things that came up with my discussions with the IRGC is their desire to have me put together a murder-for-hire plot. But that is, in fact, one of the things that they discussed. And so that came up in the course of their investigation. He claimed that he didn't have plans to imminently put it together, but the IRGC effectively said there is no cost to this. Go out, spend the money, put it together, surveil Donald Trump. One of the things the Iranians thought was that Trump was going to lose the election. So they said, we could just hold off until after Election Day because then we think the security involving Trump will step down after that point and maybe give us a better chance. So, yeah, pretty troubling details.
Indeed. And as we mentioned, it wasn't just President-elect Trump who was targeted here. There was a journalist as well, right?
That's exactly right. Mahsa Ahmadinejad. Now, she's been the subject of 3 murder-for-hire plots. She's an Iranian-American journalist. She's spoken out against Iran's regime. She put a statement out just as we were beginning the show saying she, quote, I am shocked. I just learned from the FBI that 2 men were arrested yesterday in a new plot to kill me at Fairfield University. That's where she was going to be. That's where she spoke, rather, earlier this year. And there was a plot to get her there. Throughout the criminal complaint, we see all sorts of pictures involving guns and ammo and semi-automatic rifles, assault rifles that are included in there that these men allegedly had. So this was very much a real plot.